Hi there. Today I'm going to do something a little different and take us through a whole workout that uses the push-through bar without a spring on it. So instead of using the spring as resistance and assistance, we're going to be using the weight of this bar as sometimes assistance, but almost like as a guide. It kind of can give you a really nice feeling of moving. So let's get started. First thing, holding on to the bar, you'll bring your feet flat against the poles and you're just going to hold here. Now, I really like to wiggle my bum forward and then go ahead and push my legs straight. So what that does is it assists my spine in that posterior pelvic tilt, which for people who are really tight through here and have a hard time doing articulation or a roll up, this can feel heavenly. So again, I just want to demonstrate. I wiggle my hips forward, which basically puts my bum on my skin on this side, so that as I push my legs straight, I'm able to really round into my lower back. So that's different than being like this, okay? From this position, I am going to totally not do Pilates. So I'm gonna hang back into my shoulders. And while I know this doesn't look very pretty, you have to admit it's a pretty great stretch. So as I'm hanging forward, I'm almost using my feet, pushing them into the poles to assist that stretch that I feel through my neck and my shoulders. I'm going to lean my body one direction, getting a little extra pull on that same side through my neck and shoulders, and then go the other way. And again, go over, let the head go with it. As your head hangs to one side, you'll feel a greater stretch along the side of that neck. And then go the other way, and as you stretch, you let your head hang over to one side so that you feel the stretch on that side of the neck. Come back to the middle, get yourself centered, and then go ahead and kind of fix your shoulders. So do a little bit of Pilates. So the shoulders are back, and now from here, I'm just going to go ahead and bend my knees. I like to bend them a lot on this, and just start to move forward. And then I'm going to come back and move forward. So just starting to get a little bit of movement. And I come back. And third time I go forward. Now we're going to take this into lifting the bar up. So you got to use your hands. Don't drop the bar on your head. Reach up. Don't forget there's not a spring or a chain attached right now. And come back. Rounded shape of the spine and take it through. And we go back again. And press it up. And take it back. And move it through. Drop the head through the middle again. And we're going to come back again. Reach it up. Nice long spine, lifting up through the back. Leave the left hand on the bar and reach across to get a rotation there. If you feel like you want to straighten your legs, you can, but I'm always more focused on the rotation of my spine than the straightening of my legs or the stretch of the hamstrings. And then I'm going to go the other way. Pulling a little with the hand on the pole to get the rotation. And I'll come back to the middle. Bring the bar down again. So now from here, I'm going to go into extension. So I'm almost like I'm pressing the bar down as I'm lifting my heart. And then I'll come back to that rounded shape. And again, roll the shoulders open. Press the bar down as you lift into a little arch. And then hang back again. One more time. Roll the shoulders open. Lift into that little arch. And look straight ahead. Now from here, another version of rotation. Right hand on the center of the bar. Now I want you to be really thoughtful of this left leg. As you take your arm and start to twist away from the left leg, really dig your left heel into the pole. Come back to the middle, switch hands. Think about the right heel right away. And as you start to twist, feel like you are going to push that heel into the pole so much that the pole comes off the apparatus. Come back to the middle one more time each way. Rotate, reach the heel as you twist. And come back. And again, rotate. And come back. We're going to take it back up into a nice big lift. Up. And let the bar come down. Now from there, I want you to scoot forward. Put basically like just above your heel, kind of that Achilles tendon area. You're going to put that on the bar. And we're going to lie down. Now we're going to take this into a roll-up. So here's the thing. Most people think when their feet are like this that they're not going to be able to do a roll-up. But the truth is it's easier. I'm not saying that you're going to be able to, but it's easier to do a roll-up here because the legs are elevated higher than the body. So if I was doing a teaser with my legs straight down on the mat, that's going to be harder for me to articulate through my spine. Whereas with the feet elevated, it is a little easier. So roll-ups are really hard for me. So let's see how this goes. I've warmed my back up nicely, so we'll see. I'll take my arms back just to prepare for the first one. Really thoughtful here that as the arms reach back, the back has not arched off the mat. The arms come up, I lift my head, and I roll up. Now my legs teaser just a little off, but then I can just reach over, and the bar kind of moves with me. And I start to come back. And as I roll down, I'm really going to try to memorize how my body is working on the way down because in a perfect world, that's the way it works on the way up. Arms lift, head lifts, and I come up and I stretch over. Start to go back and roll it down. Again, my arms lift, head lifts, and I come up. Ooh, I got a little stuck on that one. Stretching it over. And I come back and roll all the way down. Two more today. Arms lift, head lifts, and I come up and stretch. Start to go back and roll all the way down. Last time, arms lift, head lifts, and I'm coming up and taking it over and take it back and all the way down. Now from here, I'm going to go into a little bit of bridging. So without the spring attached, there's not going to be any kind of assist or pull on the bar. So I'm going to come forward and put my feet on the bar so that my feet are hip width apart and the bar is centered between the silver poles and my arms are down. Now this is a very, very challenging shoulder bridge to do. In a perfect world, the wooden bar is not going to push forward and it's not going to pull back. I'm going to keep it precisely centered between the silver poles. Before I even lift up to do that first bridge, I'm already pressing down with my feet, activating all along the back of the body. So even in a healthy, happy way, my back is a little bit engaged. I'm going to use my arms for a little bit of extra support. And from here, trying to keep that bar still, I lift up and I come down, trying to keep the bar still. Again, press into the feet, activate the backs of the legs, come up and come all the way down. And again, stabilizing the bar, it's not easy. Up and all the way down. Now with the bum down, extend your legs out, take a little break. We're going to repeat it, so bend the knees. Now that you know what to expect, it might be just, well, not easier, but maybe more doable. So keeping the bar really still. Pressing into the feet. Don't just jump up. Push into the feet. Get the muscles ready. Squeeze through the seat. Pick the hips up. Oh, my bar moved, but I did get a little higher. And come down. Down. Down and lift again. Up and come down. and down, stable bar, Carrie, and lift up, and down, and down, and down. Extend the legs out. All right, so scoot back again, because a hamstring stretch would certainly feel nice now. And let's see, scoot enough so the bar's a little bit forward. I have the bar underneath like that Achilles tendon area, just above my heel. Arms are gonna reach forward. Lift my head and roll up. This time, I'm gonna hold the wooden bar and just stretch over holding the bar. So just spending a little more time in that forward bend. Come up a little bit. See if you can flex your feet. Really pull the toes back and stretch over, which is pretty dreadful. Holding there. All right, we're gonna come out of that and we're gonna do a teaser. So lying down on your back, bring the bar up. I like my head right on the end of the mat. And here's where the little bit of weight of the bar is gonna make teaser feel a little different today. So my effort is gonna be kind of on that pressing into the bar to come up. I'm gonna do the first two with my knees bent and feet flat here. Make sure the feet aren't too close to your bottom. Have them pretty far away from you. All right, so for the first one, I've got to be really strong, and I need to anticipate that I'm going to be pushing weight up instead of being assisted up by the spring. So I got to get my mindset. And then lift the head, and I press the bar up. Now on the way down, I'm thinking press the bar up, articulate through the spine. My head's going to come down. Now that I know what to expect, I do it again, trying to get just a little more out of it. Press in to that bar and lower all the way down. Now extend the legs out. We add the pulls at the top of these next two. I lift my head, teaser it up, and inhale. It's got to be slow. Exhale, press one. Inhale, push the bar up 2. 3. Now start to come down. And as you're coming down, you're resisting the bar, lowering the toes at the same time as the eyes, and then rest it down. We'll come up again and do it like that. Lift the head, look forward, teaser it up, and bend, and straighten, bend, and straighten, and take it down, pushing up into the bar as you move your back to the mat. Now let's come up and add lift lowers of the legs. 2 repetitions. Float the head and teaser it up. Now really think, hold up the bar with the strength of your center. Lower your feet, inhale, lift them, exhale. One more. And lower with control all the way down. One more time. This is super easy. From here, lift the head. Look forward. Teaser it up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Lower and lift. Lower, lift. Take it down. Don't rush it. Hold up the weight of the bar with the strength of your center and come down. All right, bring it through. Don't hit yourself in the head. We're going to come up and do a mermaid. So this actually feels really good. Again, because the weight of the bar gives you a nice assist. So I'm going to come out just a little bit and my arm comes up. It's a nice inhale here. And as I exhale, I go over, and I'm just letting the bar move me instead of having to push it. And then I lift, and I go over again. See if you can connect your bicep to your ear as you do this today. So instead of having the arm here and just leaning, bring the arm up, Allow the shoulder to creep and go over like that. Lift all the way up. Arm comes down. Turn around. Do the other side. Arm lifts up. And take it over, allowing the weight of the bar to give you just a little bit of a pull. It's not a really big deal. Lift, let the breath in. Take it over again. Let the breath out. And inhale. Come up. Once again, take it over. And bring it up. And bring the arm down. The next thing, put your safety chain on for this. We're going to do the tower without a spring attached to the bottom. This can work really well for the people that tend to go into tower with the spring attached and have that little bit of a panic moment. I still don't necessarily recommend it 100% for SI joint issues. However, it does make it a little bit more doable to not have to push down and to just not have that force down on your spine. So feel it out in your own body. We're going to do the tower first, and then I'll take you through the series of stretches after that. Lie down on your back. Your head is about 4 inches or so from the end of the mat. Now, it doesn't look like it because I've got this silly bun on my head. But when you get into the start position, it is pretty awkward because your feet are up really high and your bum is really lifted. So you're not trying to encourage your students to get their bottoms down. And you do want to use your arms as well. Now, I just want to talk about the position of my feet. So that I have a really good grip, because it does change the way it feels safety and security wise with the feet when you don't have the spring. So I have my arches on the bar and I'm a little more parallel than flopped and turned out like I would be if I had the spring. So from here, use your arms. They are not a cheat. They need to be engaged. The whole body, as a matter of fact, has to be really ready to go for the tower. I'm going to push my legs straight and roll up to my shoulders. And I do a slow bend and straighten, bend and straighten, bend. My weight is on my shoulders, not my neck. And then I'm rolling all the way down, down, down. A little knee bend, the bum can lift, and then we push it up again. And bend, and straighten, 2, and straighten, 3, and straighten, and I'm coming down, moving bone by bone through the spine, push into the poles, give yourself a nice stretch through the muscles of the back, and feel the spine getting longer. Push the leg straight, roll it up last time, and you bend, straight, bend, straighten, bend, and straighten, and roll, pushing with the hands into the poles, moving the spine all the way down. Now from here, I am going to pull myself back. Ooh, I'm stuck. So now I have my head again at the end of the mat. Again, my bun's hanging off, but that's because I have that silly bun. Take one leg off and lower it all the way down. Now, I am going to put the bar on the ball of my foot now, but you need to know that it's there. I mean, you have the safety chain attached, but it's still really scary if the foot slides off. From here, flex the foot and let the weight of the bar drop your toes down, and then point them up. And again, lower the toes, lower the toes, lower the toes, point them up. And again, lower the toes, lower them, and point them up. Right foot comes up. Left foot comes off. And again, or rather on the other side, you're lowering the toes. And you're really just thinking of the weight of the bar dropping your foot slightly heavier. And then point it up. And again, lower. So you're not getting that assist. So it feels a little different. One more time. and press it up. Now just put both feet on there. Allow the bar to lower. Position the feet so that I know it's a very small amount of weight, but the weight of the bar kind of lowers the toes down. Try to keep your knees straight. And just bend the knees, reach up for the bar, and take your feet off the bar. So there's a few creative things that you can do that just change up what you may be doing every day. I really love the teaser with the weight of the bar instead of having the spring. I think that's a really, really nice way to spice things up. So I hope you guys learned something, and I'll see you next time.